Hey, I'm Ace Kipton, and I'm here solo in the studio today for Wholly Unapologetic. And I would love to do a mashup just to explain a little bit about Kinkbound and what we're going to do here in Loveland, Colorado, October 10 through 12. So feel free to sit back and enjoy the juicy description of the events that are going to take place. And feel free to check out my website if you'd love to join us in person for this amazing opportunity. Here's my friends, featuring Orpheus Black, Amanda Monk, Connie Eberhart, and yours truly, Ace Kipton. Here we go. So, this event was really birthed out of a desire that I had for safer, braver spaces that were inclusive. I've been a part of the kink community here in the Denver Boulder area for 3 to 4 years, and I've been a teacher and I've also been a participant. And what I've noticed is in this area, there's a strong presence of masculine feminine and a lot of teaching about that in the sub and the dom perspective, which is great. It's a really great place to lean into. But in my journey, I had a hard time because I wanted to be a full expression of who I am. And I wanted to be able to play with people that were inclusive of the more fluidity markers of gender. And so I really have a strong desire to hold a space where everyone is welcome. So the masculine, the feminine, anything in between, the entire spectrum. I want people to feel safely held and know that this is a braver space. So triggers might come up. There might be some things that you feel uncomfortable with or that might feel unfamiliar. But we are a panel of experts, and we're going to have other people joining us in this that are going to be able to hold people in this space and get into the fire and talk about some of those things that naturally arise in this space that maybe you might not have a place to process or to be understood or to be heard or to be seen in. And so my desire in hosting this event in the Loveland area is for anybody who's in this community who wants a deeper understanding of what it looks like to fully express yourself beyond the binary. It's full expression of self and allowing all of oneself to exist, right? And so I very intentionally created this container because I've been going to events where I can't fully express who I am. I have to hide a piece of me and I'm not able to actually explore what kind of capacity I have or what kind of range I have. And so one of the most fun things I've done in the last few years is like practice being a sub, practice being a dom, practice being a top, a bottom, right? And giving myself the ability to say, okay, maybe I want to try this out and see if it fits, see if a part of me is desiring this, is longing to come out through this experience. And so that's the whole reason why I'm hosting this event, is to give people that space to allow all of themselves to be here and then to grow in whatever capacity feels right for them in that moment.
Yeah, definitely. I think if nothing else, people are going to not be in submission, but be in permission. Give themselves permission to grow and develop, permission to learn, permission to explore. Sometimes you just need permission to do that thing that's been, that you've been so scared to act on. And these are places where you get the opportunity, safe, non-judgmental spaces where qualified professionals are here to really guide you into the next level, the next stage of your life. And that is what it means to come to this event.
So it's very rare that one gets the opportunity to really witness and engage with a professional at this level, to really watching, even when it comes to the energetics of power and surrender, using the tools of flogging or impact or fire. It's not just about the tools themselves, but once you witness him in action and the container he holds with the person that he's engaging with, even if you don't think you're kinky, when you watch and feel this, it's like, oh my God, I am kinky. Because you just feel that safety. You feel the expertise that can be learned. And that's why when my clients, and even Ace, when you worked with Orpheus, you go away with a whole new feeling of what kink can be for you. And it's different for everyone. You find out what feels aligned with your body and with your partner. So this is an opportunity to witness, to engage with, to learn, and go away with what do I want to learn and experience as it relates to a kinky side or fuller expressions of sexuality and connection.
I think it's really important for people to feel into the fear, right? We often cite things as, oh, I'm scared, oh, I'm fearful. But really what that means is that this is a moment where you have an opportunity to make a change, to have an exploration, to have an experience. That's the signal that says there's something here. It's not about harm. It's not about hurt. It's not about pain. What it's about is an opportunity to make an inquiry into self. And we're most scared when we find out something about ourselves. That's where things go, we get a little fear, we get a little reticence. So for me, feel into the fear. Look and examine what's coming up for you. And if this is something where you're pushing an edge, maybe that's the space that you need to be. And I think that the group that we've put together are a group that's capable of holding that fear, about exploring that narrative for you. What is it that you fear? What is coming up for you? How is this connected to a deeper longing, a deeper desire, something that has gone unspoken for so many years that you've forgotten about it? So to me, this is the space where you get to explore all those unnamed things that we've almost forgotten about.
Is this event going to be a lecture event? Am I coming to just sit and listen and be taught things?
I don't do lectures. Everything that we do is hands-on. We want you to feel and to help provide sensations. We are looking to engage on many different levels, both verbal, physical, emotional, psychological, spiritual. We are going to try and get everyone activated within the framework of this space. We want you to be able to take away something from this event that's going to change your life, that's going to bring something new to yourself. And you can't do that in a lecture. You can't do that with a PowerPoint. You have to see it done, feel what it feels like to both touch and be touched, to move and be moved by the content. That's what Kink is all about. No more cyber, no more downloadable PDFs, no more lectures. This is the time where you actually step into feeling what it feels like to experience power, both as in surrender and both in the process of providing.
So, if this event sounds interesting and intriguing to you, feel free to go to acekipton.com and click on the Kinkbound tab. That's where you'll find the details for our Friday night event, which is called The Gathering. It's a larger scale event meant to give you an opportunity to meet myself, Connie Aberhart, Amanda Monk, and of course, Orpheus Black, and drop into a space where you get to engage and witness what it's like to be in front of and with a professional dom who's been in this field for over 25 years. Also, we have a separate event that's happening on the same weekend on Saturday and Sunday called the Immersion. And in this event, we are going to do a deep dive into shibari, flogging, fireplay, and a few other things as well. And so if you're looking for a personal experience where you get to spend some time with Orpheus and myself, that is a container that you do not want to miss. We hope to see you there, and let me know if you have any questions. Thanks for joining us today.